Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. Past the 45. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 41 yards.
You talk about a big-time run right out of the gate. I mean, there was nothing special here play call-wise. He just found a crease, hit it, and he was off.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Play action, Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And that is incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And that one not going to get there. And it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Throwing right away is Ewers. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Dolphins' 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 280. 11. 59. Stop.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Stafford on target to Puka. And the Rams have a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Will be brought down inside the 25. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
280. Middle, middle, middle. Stop.
Stafford working from the pistol. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Omaha, ready, move. Hey, give me a radar. 59. Snap.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that one not going to get there. And it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Ewers. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Ready up.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. And he's going to be close to another 1st down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
2nd and inches.
19 Tiger. Bronco 80.
A run out of the gun with Achane. Open space inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, this is Blake Corum. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Set. Go 20. Hurry. Stop.
A 1st down throw for Stafford. That finds Here's Nacua downfield, complete. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. The extra point try forthcoming. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, Malik Washington. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Corum. Ooh. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Set! Blue 60! Alert! Hey, red! Moving hot.
They go play action with Stafford. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Set! Omaha, ready? Got a 20! Hey, give me radar. White.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Rams. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. First down throw there is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down from it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Lady! Hey, 5-0!
To the air again. Stafford. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
It's fourth down.
Hey, 50.
They're going to go. It's Stafford. He's got the first down and more than that. And he is out of bounds. A big play there on fourth down. Good for an even 20.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
39-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
11.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 22.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
22.
Stafford to throw it. That was caught. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2. Unable to tie this football game up. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Ewers. Open man, Malik Washington. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. Knights, hook.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Set up. 70 Lions. Check out.
Off the play fake, Ewers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jarrett first in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down. Throwing from the gun is Ewers. The rookie from Texas orchestrating things well. It is a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ewers on first down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cover 19. Big alert. Big alert. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Steady, ready?
Here's Ewers. That's caught downfield by Waddle. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
18. Pioneer. Viking 18. Hook.
Ewers now, he'll throw on first down. They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Warriors 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
To the air once more is Ewers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target,
Ready up.
and it'll bring up second and goal.
Let's go. 60 Bearcat. 60. Fastball 80. Mustang 19. Check out.
Throwing again is Ewers. Out to his right. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. On the return, here comes Corum. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go play action with Ewers. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Ewers. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Set. Go 20. Hey, 54. Tonight.
Stafford now on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd down, it's Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Out of the gun, Stafford. This one intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's go now. At the 60. At the 60.
Now Ewers. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, You get a chance to steal a possession for your offense, you've got to capitalize and make those plays.
That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge fourth down stop.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Throw it on third down, Stafford. That one into the hands of Atwell. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
50-yard line.
Set. 21. Blue 60.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll look middle and get this one to Parkinson.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hey, 50. 32.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 9.
Set. 250.
They go play action with Stafford. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's caught by Puka. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. Open man is Parkinson. And he's going to have a Rams first down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Los Angeles.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The Rams will line for the two-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No two-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 48.
A play fake, and now it's Ewers. Moving outside the pocket, and this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
18, Pioneer.
A second down throw for Ewers. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On third down, it's Ewers. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Corum. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set. 250. 11. Look at him.
On first down, it's Stafford. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He's got this complete. That's Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
44-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
180.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Set. 280.
They run over center with Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Set. Yep, alert.
To throw is Stafford. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Game on. Davante Adams. Touchdown Rams. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Alert. Alert. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Ready, ready?
They go play action with Ewers. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Lightning 18. Hut, hut.
Play action now. Ewers. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jared Verse in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Out of the gun, here's Ewers. He's got a man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive, this one for 23 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throwing from the gun is Ewers. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Malik Washington. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Corum. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That finds Nacua downfield, complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Rams, first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Rams.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. That's out wide to Williams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
At the Dolphins,
32.
On the carry, it's Williams.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
brings up 2nd and 4.
Stafford now on 2nd down. Unloads downfield looking for Nacua. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
59!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Stafford to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Dolphins will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He's to midfield. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 67 yards.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6. but in this case, you come away with 0.
Now first down throw for Stafford. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 13-yard line.
On play action, here's Ewers. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Corum. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Hey, 20.
Stafford now on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's Stafford. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, L.A. One last throw here for Stafford. Working across the field, Nakua has it. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So a win here for the Dolphins. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who were giving him much of a shot coming in. They rode the energy in his home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball. They're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.